Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an awesome day. I wanted to talk today about the subject of relationships. I think I've been thinking about that a bit because I'm a few days away from my 25th wedding anniversary, which in one sense makes me feel old because that's a long time. But in another sense, it's fantastic because it's been one of the best aspects of my life for those 25 plus years. And I know that a marriage of that length is not the norm anymore. Most marriages are much shorter. So I kind of wanted to share some advice with you of a question that I get commonly from some of my friends. And that's pretty much simply is, what's the secret to that kind of longevity, that long relationship? And I think when most people ask that, they expect me to say, well, being kind or understanding or not going to bed angry or something like that. And my response is always the same: don't talk. Of course, when I say don't talk, that gets people's attention. They say, what is he talking about? Not talking to your spouse or your partner. And of course, as you might guess, I'm being a little facetious there. But when I say don't talk, what I really mean is not bringing negativity into the relationship, the negativity from the outside world. Because what happens a lot when we come home at the dinner table or we're waking up in the morning, we're thinking about the bad things that might be happening in our day, or the tough things we want to do, or particularly when we get home, all the bad things that happen. You know, we could be upset about what Susie in the cubicle down the hall said, and we could be upset about what our boss is making us do, or the commute, or something like that. And then what happens when we come home, or we wake up in the next morning, dreading what we're going to do, when we start talking about it, that brings that into the relationship. It infests, that negativity infests into the relationship. And then what happens? Well, then the relationship isn't a sanctuary from everything that happened in the outside world, but it's really a breeding ground. You're bouncing all these things off your partner, and you want to complain and you want to bitch. That's all. That negativity has this effect on the relationship. You see, I think part of the reason I've had such wonderful success is that I do keep things as the relationship as a sanctuary. We're not talking about things that happen during her day or my day. Of course, there's exceptions to the rule, but we try to keep things in positive and ourselves and focus on a relationship. And I think that allows myself anyway, and probably my wife, the chance to really savor the relationship and have it be a space of enjoyment rather than a space where we just relive all the negativity of the day. So that's my thought for you. Maybe start creating the walls, making your relationship a sanctuary. And so if you got that simple advice, don't talk. I hope it serves you well. I hope you have an awesome day. And I hope this somehow brought a smile to your face. Bye now.